Hello children, how are you doing today? So we are talking about reptiles, and one type of reptile is a snake. Can you say snake? Put your hands together and we can make a snake with our arms. So let's learn a little bit about snakes. Are you ready? I'm going to read you a book about snakes, and we're going to learn a little bit more about these amazing creatures, about these amazing reptiles. Most snakes are active when the temperature is warm. Remember, snakes are reptiles. They are cold-blooded, so they live in warm environments. Do you think a snake can live in Antarctica? No. Do you think a snake can live in, how about in Russia, up by Asia? Probably not. Can a snake live in warm places like Florida? Or the tropical rainforest? How about the desert? Yes, most snakes are active when the temperature is warm. They need to be warm because they can't make their own body heat. They are cold-blooded. Snakes don't have legs or ears. They have forked tongues. Look at this snake's tongue. It's a forked tongue. It's not like ours. Our tongues are round. A snake's tongue is split right in the middle, and they move like this. They use their tongue to sense things that are around in their environment. They don't have a nose or they don't have ears where they can hear things, so their tongue helps them sense the things that are around them. Some snakes, such as a coral snake, have bright colors that warn other animals that they are dangerous. This type of snake is a desert king snake. Desert king snakes are dangerous, but their bright colors lets other animals know to back off and to leave them alone, and that they're dangerous. And it's also helpful for us. So if you're ever hiking or going on a walk somewhere and you see a bright colored snake, that's your warning to leave that snake alone. But you should always leave animals alone when you're hiking. So here is a coral snake with bright colors on its body to warn off other animals. Most snakes, such as the death adders, live on land. But some snakes, such as the sea snakes, live in warm oceans. So some snakes live on land and some snakes live in water. Most female snakes lay eggs, which hatch into baby snakes. See? We learned that reptiles are born they are born directly from the mother, or the mother lays eggs, just like we see here. As snakes get bigger, their skin becomes too small and they grow into a new skin. The old skin peels away in one piece. Do you remember what we call that? That is called molting. They molt. So their old skin comes out in one piece, and it's usually very, very, very dry and crinkly. And they rub off on something really hard like a rock or on the ground where their skin can just come off like you're taking off your shirt. The biggest snakes in the world are reticulated pythons. They can grow as long as a school bus, and they can eat large animals. Anacondas live in the rainforest, and anacondas are also large snakes that are very, very long. They're about this thick around. That means their bodies are this thick. There are snakes in the world that are this size, But there are snakes in the world that are thick like this and as long as a school bus, and they need to eat larger animals. Do you think they should just eat insects or little tiny bugs? No, they need to eat larger animals. Flower pot snakes are small snakes. They grow only as long as a pencil and eat insects. Most snakes, such as brown snakes, eat small animals. Oh, look at this brown snake is eating another snake. What? Some snakes, such as pythons, squeeze animals until they can't breathe. Then the snake eats them. So snakes do not have legs. They don't have arms. They don't have a long tongue like a frog that shoots out that they can grab other insects. So they use their bodies to wrap around an animal, squeeze them tight, and then when it dies, they eat them. Some snakes, such as rattlesnakes, have tiny heat sensors on their face. They can sense the body heat of other animals and catch them in the dark. Some snakes, such as vipers, kill animals by biting them and injecting them with venom. Venom is a type of poison, and some snakes have that poison that comes out from their teeth, and they bite into the animal and they put the poison in their body. Some snakes, such as the tiger snakes, are very dangerous. Their venom can even kill people. Tiger snakes live in Australia. Here's a tiger snake. Remember what we said? If they have a bright color, this tiger snake has some bright yellow on his body. So if you ever see a tiger snake, don't get near. It's always a good idea to leave animals that we find out in nature alone. But like we mentioned before, if they have very bright colors on their skin, then most likely they are poisonous and dangerous. And we should leave those snakes alone. And that is our book on snakes. Check out some of our fun activities you can do on a snake. Maybe you can make your own snake. I'm also going to add a very fun snake game that you can do at home with you and your parents or your siblings. I hope you enjoyed our video on snakes. Have a great day, guys. Bye.